This street right here is called a Pátio, and it's this little like a plaza. We're gonna walk in here and explore a little bit. Before we even go in, we're kind of over here. This is Lisboa, Grand Lisboa Casino. It's up that way. We got these nice, beautiful black and white tiles everywhere. Potted plants and lanterns as well. Portuguese school right there. You can see all the Portuguese tile. There's a little Times Square in that area. And we're gonna go right up in here. Hey, Macau. 2022. Filming the city, street by street. Let's check it all out. Chiquinha, chiquinha, toma cuidado da movidinha, chiquinha. Okay, let's go check out our patio. I'm just gonna come over here real quick and just highlight exactly where we are. We could walk right down this street, and that would actually be quite interesting. There's a jewelry store as well. All the buses are coming down to São Paulo ruins up that way. Some hotels are there, Hotel Sintra. Always thought that was kind of cool, that building. Grand Lisboa up there. So we're gonna walk down the alley. Okay, so let's go down this way. Got this little Cafe Inata. We'll probably check that out in a second. Turning to the street. Okay, let's go on down. There's some nice artwork. Huh. It's like fish with a hat with a temple. Okay. So let's go on down. We'll see what we can all see. I've always thought that this would be an ideal place to have a bunch of restaurants and stuff. Like some, like paint all the stuff, nice beautiful colors, and just create. They do have restaurants, but they should have like tables everywhere in here. And that would be really beautiful. But it's, as it is, it's like a little bit not as good as you think. I mean, can you imagine this with paint in it? It's all kind of grab. And then there's some air conditioning leakage in some of these spots too. But yeah, if you painted this, it'd be amazing. And if you see something like that, like straight ahead is a foreign exchange restaurants. It's gonna kind of, I think what we're gonna do is just go around it. Because there's another entrance that comes right back into this plaza in a moment. Soft Rethink. It's a coffee shop, I believe. Chain. Bubble tea, popular everywhere. Boutiques, those are everywhere as well. And this one is Slow Mao. Kind of interesting. Right there. Okay, so we're gonna go in this way. I've also thought too that this is like an abandoned building, and that should be like restored. It would look pretty cool. Got a foreign exchange right there, and then we got a little Macau right here as well. And we're gonna come on in here. So now we're on the same street, but it's called the Rua. So we're on the Patio, and now we're on the Rua right here, the street. Right there. Okay. This right here is a silver shop. So they sell, I think, a few silver shops in here. They're really popular. I think especially in the mainland, you can come buy some silver and kind of do something with your wealth, I guess. So this is this little street named after the same name. Dang, it's like there's always like more to explore. There's Grand Lisboa. And our focus is this one. So we're gonna walk down that one as well and continue on in our patio. Before we go down, I just wanna come over here real quick. There's this nice little clock tower over here. I'll just kind of connect it a little bit. So once you get on this side, there's the clock tower right there. And then that side is Avenida de Grande Praia. So that one is actually where old Macau used to be. So over there you can see some really beautiful architecture, and I feel like once you get on that side, it's a lot, like it has more history to it, has more longevity. And then everything on this side is was once on the ocean, maybe like 100 years ago, probably. So so this that we're in is kind of more of a grid pattern, and I think all the stores are more you feel like more run down, right? You can kind of see, and even in this little area that we're in too, this area should be much better than it is. Like this one. Like this one could have all these, this could all be painted. You could have some more like artwork or plants or trees or something. Bunch of chairs, tables, restaurants that brings food out. Like this could be a beautiful little area. Fresh paint. It's like it's in a really well located area. It's right in the middle of all the tourist areas, tourist sites. So on one side, Senado Square, and then on the other side is casinos. You just kind of see there's another boutique. There's like a lot of potential here. And this one is Cafe Nata. So that one right there. So it looks like a pretty nice little place, right? You can get some like tourist just kind of come down this way a little bit. You get some of these things. Cafe Inata. So yeah, imagine if this had some nice fresh paint, tables, restaurants, all the way in here, and in here, all that empty space. And you always got tourists in here too, and they come down for that space right there. So if they had that a little bit more, so just like a little bit of, just change it just a little bit slightly, it'd be incredible. Anyways, we're coming out. So this was our little patio. Then you can also see our street on that side. So yeah, just to give you a little context, I'm just going to bring the camera out just so you can see exactly how this all fits into other things. So this is goes down to Senado Square, all the way down. You got some hotels over here, and then all the way down you got casinos and hotels as well. And you got some banks as well. You got some lots of jewelry shops as well. Okay, so what we're gonna do is head down this way. I got more jewelry shops over here. So I kind of get a context of things. Yeah, and actually that little patio, you can see lots of tourists, right? So people are coming by with their suitcases, and there's hotels. And then over on straight down, there's like a bunch of cheap hotels. If you go straight down, it's Senado Square. And we might actually bring the camera down a little bit. So we had our main focus, that little patio, but just to give you some context. So there's Hotel Riviera. I think this one is this pink building right here, but we're gonna try to catch these lights because these lights are not so easy to catch. Usually you get stuck in the middle, so. So you got this beautiful architecture like that. I just want to capture this real quick. So this right here, Avenue de Praia Grande, Avenue of the Big Beach, because this used to be a big beach right there. So that's where we were at just now. That little clock was down on that side. So all of that is reclaimed land. And then all of this is the older stuff. So you have more beautiful architecture everywhere in here as well. It's really, really nice. Okay. See if we can navigate through this little area. Now we're going to be going up towards Senado Square. And we also got some other stuff along the way. So there's cathedral, then you got all this kind of cool artwork as well. So yeah, that little patio is really close to the casinos, and then you got some hotels as well. So you kind of got all kinds of really cool stuff. Okay. Then if we go all the way up to here, this cathedral. That's a whole other little space right there, and there's a little coffee shop up there as well. I think what we're gonna do is just go on up, take a look real quick. So yeah, there's a coffee shop, whiskey bar. There. Then Sano Square is all the way down, so I guess we'll just take the camera down. So yeah, I guess my focus was actually that little space and all bamboo. And then this is Sano Square right here. I kind of went a roundabout way, so but it's also good to get a little context. So now you can see that context of that little thing, and you can see why that little thing, you could put like black and white tiles in there like this. You put a fountain in there, you could put tables in there, and it would make it look amazing. And it's just 5 minutes from here, and it's also 5 minutes from the casino, so it could be like another little plaza. And actually at one time this whole area used to be cars, so this is all just one big intersection for cars to go through, and they made it into something so beautiful. And that little plaza, I think, would be pretty ideal for this little thing right here. Like you could have something like that in that little plaza right there, and just kind of open for the community. Anyways, that's a little touch of Macau, and starting in that little patio. And I guess gives you a little context of stuff too. So yeah, this is a pretty popular area right here. Okay. Because this is so popular, I'm just going to keep the camera going. In a little bit later, the lights will come on, and then it'll be really beautiful. And a lot of times I would highlight this whole street, but actually today I'm kind of it's going to tie it in with that patio today. I filmed this street enough times anyways. It's called Sonado Square, and then this one up here is called Sal Domingos. So if you want to see other video footage of this one, I got quite a bit of them because it's such a key central spot. So anyways, we're going to end this one. Let's go a little bit further. So we're on Rua de Sal Domingos now. There's the street right there, St. Dominic Street. Then we're going to come up to Palha Street in a minute. Then we're going to go towards Sao Paulo ruins, and I'm going to get a haircut today. So, okay. Let's go a little bit further, and then I'll just go around the corner, then I'll turn off the camera. Just giving you a little bit of context of more of the region. And there's things that way, and that way, and this way, and that way, and that way. So we're gonna end this right here. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, Macau 2022, filming the city street by street. Let's check it all out.
Chiquinha, Minha